Take your time. So I'm going to hand you this so you can see where we're at in the frame.
So you want me to be looking there, not at you?
No, you can look at me. We're going to do this.
All right, Tony, go for it.
2026 Women in ASHRAE, and I'm here with Dr. Gail. Is that okay to call you Dr. Gail?
You can just call me Gail, please.
Gail, you did a fantastic job as our first keynote speaker. I got to listen to a little bit of it because I was doing camera stuff and scouting locations. I would love for you to give me the rundown of your... At one point, I saw a bunch of people sitting in a cubicle, which was not very pleasant looking. And you said, this ain't right. That's what I heard from there. So what's the core message you were trying to give?
So I think the core message is that we need to start with designing for people, thrive in spaces. And what that means is creating spaces that are not only well designed from an HVAC point of view, but also connect us to nature and the natural rhythms of the outdoor climate and provide variability to counter experiential monotony.
Wow. And why is that important?
Well, it's important for our health and well-being so that people thrive. We tend to create spaces that are just about being merely acceptable. And I think we all get what it feels like to connect to nature. And when we spend so much of our lives indoors, living in static, uniform, bland, vanilla conditions is really not good for our physiological health, our cognitive health, or psychological health.
And what do you say to the owner who says, Gail, that all sounds great, but I got a budget and I can't spend money on windows and things like this? What do you say to that person?
It's actually, at first, if we think holistically, not just about first costs, but also operating costs and the costs of people, I think it all pans out really easily.
Right.
First of all, the cost of energy and even the capital cost of a building pales in comparison to the cost of salaries and healthcare costs of people in the building. But even when you're only having a first cost mentality, a lot of the things we're talking about are not very expensive. In some ways, it's just being more thoughtful about creating more variety.
So there's a good human reason to do it and an ROI business reason to do it.
Absolutely.
Right, because if people are happier, they're more comfortable, they're not only going to probably be more productive, but they're going to probably stay around longer than they would if they were in a...
And you're often saving energy while you're also connecting people to the natural rhythms of climate.
Love it. What is your thoughts about this event? Is this the first? This is only the second one. So were you at the one last year?
I was not there last year. I have been to other women's events at other conferences, and it's very empowering. I've been involved with ASHRAE since 1982, and the rooms do not look like this. So to see so many other women involved, and I think a really common message is that diverse perspectives brings transformation, and gender is just one of the many ways to bring diverse perspectives.
And I feel this is not just good for women, it's good for the whole industry.
Absolutely. So we learn from each other. So whether it's generational differences, cultural differences, gender differences, we need to learn from other perspectives.
Awesome. Excellent message. Thank you, Gail. Thank you so much. That was great.